I'm an addict for sneakers.
What's good? Back up in the building. It's your boy DJ Delz back with a brand new episode here at the Sneaker Addict Show. Pequeño Juan, my co-host, is in the building. We'll see how long he stays in the building for. High five, Pequeño Juan. Yeah, boy. We're gonna go through my top 23 Air Jordans of all time. So let's get right into it. Keep in mind, these can shift. So when I show you my 23rd pick, it could be my 22nd pick next year, or in 6 months from now. My 16th pick could be my number 17th pick in a month, you know what I mean? It's basically me showing my favorites, but when I get to my top 5, that's set in stone. It's like definitely my top 5 favorites of all time. And I kept it GRs, general release shoes. I didn't want to show like Dornbeckers, Eminem 2s, and Ray Allens and stuff like that. I do not want to do that. I want you, the people, to watch the video and be able to relate to it for the most part. And then I got kicks like these right here, these Anniversary 11s. Some may say, oh, those are fire, this and that. Hell yeah, they are. But there's a lot of sentimental value. I wore these when both of my kids were born in the hospital, so it's a very special shoe. So I'm not even going to put this on the list. I'm just going to honor it in this video right here. So first we got, coming at number 23, which is going to be a 3-way tie, the Golden Moment 7, the Golden Moment 6, and the Defining Moments 6. I really can't decide which one I like better when it comes to these two right here. I love them both. Now I did a pick one with these two shoes going head to head, and I really love the 6. But when I seen these two side by side, I really had a hard time picking which one I liked better. When I did the pick one episode with the 6 versus the 7, I really was like, wow, the 7 really looks hot, man. It's really not an easy decision. So I'm gonna make this a 3-way tie. Bam! As you can see here, 3-way tie, the DMP6, the GMP6, and the GMP7. Now my number 22 pick is gonna be the Air Jordan 2. Gotta be the Chicago colorway of the Air Jordan 2. Love this shoe. When I was a kid, really young, I was around when this shoe released. I was a young kid. People were wearing this shoe. Me, no, because my parents were not buying this shoe for me. And I didn't even bother asking. I knew that wasn't happening, me getting this shoe. But I love the detail of it. I think this is one of the most slept on shoes ever. And I just think it's an amazing pair of shoes. And this is my number 22 pick, the Air Jordan Chicago 2 right here. Next, we got a 2-way tie. I know once again some are gonna say, yo, you're copping out, just pick one or the other. It's not easy. You wanna wait for me to pick one or the other, you're probably gonna wait another 5 to 10 years for this episode. So that's why I have to do this. I have to do some ties here. I do not wanna miss out and not acknowledge shoes that I love and I love wearing. So this is gonna be another tie. First we got the Fire Red 3 and the True Blue 3s. Alright, so we're gonna keep it moving. What's gonna be next? We got an OG box right here. This is gonna be another tie though. I know I'm only showing you one box right here. 1, 2, 3, bang! Both pairs OGs right here. I really can't decide. I used to really think this was my favorite Air Jordan 12, but once I owned this and started actually wearing this shoe, I was like, you know what? These are so sick on feet. I can't decide though. So this is going to be my number 20 pick. Like it or not, you should like it. I'm showing you 2 shoes instead of 1 as my number 20 pick. So definitely these are sick. Alright, so we're going to keep it moving. My next pick, number 19, is going to be the Royal Ones right here. I love black and blue kicks. And these are probably one of the greatest black and blue colorways right here on a shoe, the Air Jordan 1. Alright, so here we go. Let's keep it moving. My next pick, I gotta make it a tie for number 18. My next one's gonna be the Bulls 13s. This has always been my number 1, but you know, I keep wearing this shoe right here so much, and I just keep saying to myself, man, this shoe is so sick right here. The Flints, whew, fire. Love this shoe. Love this one too. I can't even go there anymore. Like, they both so dope. These are definitely 2 that I'm just gonna keep at number 18. I'm gonna keep them side by side because sometimes I like this one more than this one, and then some days I like this one more than this one. So there we go, coming at number 18, the Flints and the Chicago 13s. Ah, man, come on, man. You hear me right now. I messed up typing on my phone right here. I messed up typing when I was numbering down. I put the same number twice. So basically I messed up when I was typing the list. So I'm just gonna show all of these right here. These 7s. Now one of them I like more than the rest. And that one is gonna be the charcoal 7s. I loved this shoe as a kid. When I was a kid, this was one shoe I really wanted a lot as a kid. So this one definitely is a special one to me because when I got it, I was like, man, I remember when I wanted this so badly. I thought the colorway was so sick, and I love that purple and the red. I always remember seeing the bottom of these and being like, man, these shoes are so sick right here. But yeah, this one I liked more than the other ones I showed you. This was going to be a 3-way tie, and this really is supposed to represent the hair, which I don't have, but this will do the year of the rabbit 7, very similar to the hair 7. It's kind of how they did it. Represent year of the rabbit, taking the hair to another level, adding some different colors to it, but keeping that look of the hair at the same time. The Bordeaux, love the Bordeaux. Just such a hot shoe, and there's nothing more to it. The colorway is definitely really unique, and that's really the reason why I love the shoe so much. The colorway is so sick, and this one right here is just insane. That silver with the white pops so nice with your blue. Just got that real Olympic look to it, and you gotta love that. I'm an American and I love that. America! 16 is gonna be another tie. I used to think this was hotter than this, but I wore a pair of these to the point where they had to go. They were just beat. And I was like, you know what? I keep wearing this pair way more than this pair. I gotta love this shoe more. But then I'm like, nah, the reason why I'm not wearing this as much is because I only have 2 pairs of these. I had like 3 pairs of these, so I was just wearing them like crazy because I know I have backups. So I'm kind of up in the air which one I like better. So I'm just going to throw them both out there because they're both gray shoes. I like gray shoes. I don't love gray shoes, but if I'm going to wear a gray shoe, it's going to be this one or this one, basically. These are like the best gray shoes in my opinion. And lately I've been liking this one more than this one, but usually I say I like this one more. And right now I'm just at a standstill. So coming at number 16 is the cool gray 11 and the cool gray 9. Coming at number 15 is gonna be the aqua 8s right here. Love this colorway right here. The shoe's a hot shoe. Not one of my favorite Air Jordan models, but it's definitely a hot shoe, and this colorway is just executed perfectly. This is perfection right here. And then my number 14 pick is gonna be the grape 5s. Love this one right here. Woo! So clean, so fresh, just such a dope colorway. That colorway, so fresh, man. It's that Will Smith Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fresh right there. Alright, so let's keep it moving. Number 13, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Gonna be a tie with the black tongue 5s, the fire reds, and the 3M tongues right here. Chicago colorway. I got my baby in the building with me. She wants to be on camera. Number 12 pick, Olympic 6s right here. Olympic 6s right here. Olympic 6s. Love this shoe. Ray Allen wore these in the Olympics in 2000, I'm pretty sure. Coming at number 12 right here, the Olympic 6s. And now my 11th pick right here, the Carmine 6. Incredible shoe, incredible colorway. You already know Air Jordan 6. I'm not even gonna give it away. But if you know me, you watch the show on the regular, you know how I feel about the Air Jordan 6 right here. But I'm not trying to give away nothing. This is gonna be my number 11 pick right here, the Air Jordan Carmine 6. Number 10, bomb. Here we go with the snakeskin 11. Amazing quality, amazing leathers, and it's just sick. Let me get up close on this one. Look at that. Look at something else. This is a special one right here. So this is my number 10 pick right here, the Air Jordan Snakeskin 11 right here. Now my number 9 may ruffle a few feathers, and you're gonna see why in a second, but at the end of the day, this is my countdown and my show, and I can do whatever I want. You don't like it, go that way, like my man Big Pun said. So let's get into it. My number 9, I'm gonna show you 3 different shoes, and I'm gonna explain why I have to do it like that, because to me, at the end of the day, it's the same shoe, just different colors on the midsole. You see what I'm going to show you right now is this shoe right here. This is the Varsity Red 6, and then we got the Infrared 6 right here. Basically the same colors, very similar shoes, and then we're going to add one more to the equation right here, a pair of OG 6s. Now if you watch the show on a regular basis, you already know what this is. Maroon OG 6s right here. They're all basically somewhat the same shoe. White upper, different shades of red, maroon, infrared, varsity red. They're all red. Maroon to me is a red. Maybe, you know, you may disagree with me. Well, it is a darker red, but at the end of the day, they're all white Air Jordan 6s with hits of red by the midsole. So at the end of the day, these will all be categorized as my number 9. I think it would be crazy for me to, you know, have to figure out which one I like better. Next we got on the list, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? The Air Jordan Columbia 11, so fresh, so clean. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Love these. All right, we're gonna keep this moving. We're gonna keep this moving. Next we got the Space Jams right here. Space Jam 11's a lot of people's favorite Air Jordan of all time. Looks really nice, real simple but real hot. The patterned leather really pops really nice, with the rest of the upper not being so bright and popping, being like a dull, you know, mesh color, and then having that black patterned leather, and then with that white midsole and the icy sole, it just works so nice. And the reason why I think it works is, as I said, that patterned leather right there just gives it that pop with the dull upper, and then of course you can have your hits of blue and white over there, contrasting with the midsole. 6'6" shoe. My number 7 pick right here, the Space Jam 11. Alright, we're gonna keep it moving. My number 6 pick, what's it gonna be? You see what it is on the tee? Bang! We got the Concord 11, amazing, amazing shoe. Looks so clean on feet. As I was saying with the Space Jams, that whole look with it being kind of dull on the upper part with the black, and then the patterned leather wrapped around that pop. This right here just has so much of a fresher look because of it being white up here, and then the black patterned leather, and then you got a little bit of black up there. It's just such a clean look, man. Love it. This is gonna be my pick right here, the Air Jordan 11 Concords Classic. Alright, so here we go with my top 5 right here. Now, my top 5 I don't think will ever shift. I don't think, like, when I show you the 4th favorite, it's gonna ever become the 3rd, or the 5th may become the 4th, or the 5th may become the 6th. All the other shoes I showed you, they could shift, you know, like one month I could like this better than this, or vice versa. But when it comes to this top 5, I don't think it's ever gonna shift. So let's start it off with my number 5 pick. The Air Jordan Bred 1 right here. Classic shoe, looks sick on feet. Real simple and plain, but that's why it looks so dope. I don't want to wear that super space age crazy looking shoe all the time. Sometimes I want to get real plain and simple, but at the same time look fresh to death. And that's what this is all about right here. This Air Jordan 1 is what that is all about right here. This is just such a hot looking shoe on feet, and this colorway right here just knocks it out of the park. Easy to rock. Definitely my number 5 pick right here, the Air Jordan 1. Now my next pick, I did not plan on it being this way, but hey, it just happened to be like this. My 4th pick is the Air Jordan Bred 4 right here. Another amazing shoe, classic, looks great on feet. Same deal with these right here. I mean, just classics. Yeah, this has the Nike on it. It doesn't matter if it has the Nike or the Jumpman. At the end of the day, it's the same shoe. It just has a Nike or a Jumpman on the back. Either or, I'll take it, I'll wear it, and it's going to look crazy on my feet. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. So, you already know my number 4 pick, the Air Jordan Bred 4. Either or, don't matter. Nike Jordan logo on the back, it don't matter to me. This is my number 4 pick right here. Now my number 3 pick is going to be a draw. I can't decide. I try. One day I like this one more than the next one. Bang! the Air Jordan black cement and white cement. They both are just such amazing kicks on feet. The black cements, the white cements, I love them both. I can't choose, so it's gotta be what it is. These are my number 3 picks right here. The Air Jordan black and white cement 3s. Either or with the Jumpman or the Nike on the back. It don't matter to me. I'll take them. My number 2 pick right here is just another classic. Just another classic. I know you've seen the Nike box for the new Jacks because this is an original. Doesn't have to be the original, it can be the retro. I'm just showing you the original of these Bread 11s right here. Whew! Bread 11s. Number 2 pick. Doesn't have to be the OG. Once again, it could be the retro. It doesn't matter. I'm just showing you the OG just for entertainment value. I have the OG. Why not show it? Starting from the bottom with that red translucent, never really yellows. Always looks fresh. That pan leather wrapped around. That black mesh upper. Your hits are red. White midsole separating that red outsole. Classic shoe. One of the greatest Air Jordans ever in my opinion. My number 2 pick right here. The Air Jordan Bread 11. So we're at my number 1 pick. If you're a diehard fan, you already know what my number 1 pick is. If you're a fan of DJ Delz, you already know what it is. My favorite shoe is this. This is my favorite Air Jordan. It's my favorite sneaker of all times. All sneakers, not just Jordans. It's the greatest shoe of all times. The Infrared 6, in my opinion, best shoe ever. And I'm gonna add on right now to my number 1 pick, and it's gonna probably shock people. Some people. This is also my number 1 pick. The Varsity Red. Infrared Varsity Red, just like when I was showing you the white varsities, the white infrareds, the maroons, it's all the same. It's just a different shade of red. At the end of the day, they're still black nubuck uppers. They still got their red hits on the midsoles. These are so close to being the same shoe. To me, they are the same. When they're on feet, people don't really recognize unless they really die hard Air Jordan heads. They're just different shades. Either or, I'm good. I'm just as good wearing these as these. Some are gonna disagree, but at the end of the day, this is me, and I'm just telling you what I like. So this is my pick right here, the Infrared 6 and the Varsity 6. Hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to all the blogs out there. Shout out to Flex We Trust too. I really appreciate all the love that you guys be showing me all the time. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to Team Sneaker Addict. Everyone that's always showing that love. I noticed everyone out there that really shows that love, that goes above and beyond, that's tweeting my stuff, that's retweeting my stuff, that's always hitting me up. I appreciate the love. That's liking the videos, sharing the videos, leaving comments. You know what I mean? All that stuff encourages me to keep doing these videos. So thank you to everyone. Make sure you check out my blog, thesneakeraddict.com. And with that said, I'll be back really.
DJ Delz,
thesneakeraddict.com. You can find me. My spizz DJ Delz TV. In Flex We Trust. Now it's a must. I keep a fresh pair and they never